Hey everybody. So today in this video, I want to talk about pro-black people dating interracial. Okay. This is the thing that I never understood about the so-called conscious black people and the so-called pro-black black people. I just don't understand this. To me, you cannot be pro-black and date out your race and date interracial. To me, it's just hypocritical. You can't claim that you're loyal to your black people, your fellow black people, and you down for your people, and you're dating a race of people that's oppressing you and oppressing your people. It's funny. It's like they're aware of what's going on in white supremacy and white America. They're aware of what's going on around the world globally, and they are still dating their oppressors. I just don't understand this. Don't call out something that our people is going through globally, facing discrimination and racism and racial profiling and dealing with white supremacy. You can't point all this stuff out when you're dating the people that's oppressing our people and that's oppressing you. You can't do that. That's just how I feel. A lot of people are saying like, no, it's nothing wrong with being conscious and dating out your race. Yes, it is. It's everything is wrong with that. Every single thing is wrong with that. And a lot of black men is marrying out their race all across the world, but they fail to realize that the women that they are marrying who belong who belongs to white supremacy, although they are the husband and she is the wife, she still has the power in the relationship. That's what they don't understand, because the women that they date, these are women of white supremacy, and these are a race of women that gave birth to white supremacy. Okay, they they still belong to white supremacy regardless. They still belong to them regardless. And in interracial relationships, I'm sorry, these type of women, white women particularly, they have the power in the relationship, because she can easily accuse you of a crime even though you didn't commit the crime. They're still going to follow along with this woman because that's their women. They're still going to believe the white woman when she accused a black man of a crime that he did or that he didn't do. They're going to ride for her regardless, because once again, she is the women of white supremacy. These are the women of white supremacy. Okay, I just don't understand, how can a conscious black man marry a woman that does not resemble his mother, his sister, his grandma, his aunt, and his cousin? I just don't understand that. But they claim they're loyal to their people. They claim they're loyal to their people. And it's crazy. It's crazy. You can't be loyal to your people and date women that don't resemble your people. That just doesn't make sense whatsoever. It doesn't make sense. And I just don't understand this, especially with the black athletes and the black, rich, wealthy black men. Any type of men, not just athletes, but any type of wealthy black men. Um, they date out their race. You notice most of them, they date out their race. They claiming black women don't want them, and black women, they're not black women's cup of tea. Just because they're not a thug and stuff like that. And what they fail to realize, black women, we are higher enrolled in college. So they act like they cannot find an educated black woman that relates to them when it comes down to them being smart and having all these privileges as the white man. They feel like they have to marry white women. And it's sad. It's sad. And to me, it's like these white women, they're only marrying these wealthy black men because they are wealthy and they have privilege and professionalism, and they have education. They have education. That's the only reason why these white women are dating these men, because these black men, they are wealthy. and they're educated, and they know they can be taken care of by these black men. So to me, it's nothing to do with love, because these women, these types of women, they are marrying these wealthy black men on purpose. It's not about love. They are marrying these wealthy black men on purpose. These women are throwing themselves at these black men athletes. They're throwing themselves at our black men, our black wealthy men, because they are wealthy and have money. If that's the case, why won't these same type of women date poor black men or a basic middle class black man? Why won't they date men, black men that's poor or that's middle class? Because they are wealthy and they know they are going to be good providers. That's why. And the funny thing is, to me, it's like they are giving all their money and all their inheritance to these white women that already have privileges, and not giving these money to the black women that's actually poor and that's struggling. They leaving the black women with the children, but they go to these white women and they're wealthy and they're rich, and they're giving their money to these white women. When their inheritance, if they die, their inheritance is going to go to these white women that already have privilege, that already has white privilege. That's what I'm saying. That's black people's problem. We keep putting our money into all these white businesses. All these white businesses. It's not only in interracial relationships. This is also into businesses. Black people, we're supporting nothing but white people and their businesses, their women, and their men. We're supporting these people. We're uplifting these people. We're loving these people. We are supporting our oppressors, making them more rich while we get more poor. Now, and I've seen this the other way around. I have seen rich, wealthy black women go through a divorce with a white man. And, the black woman, she has the most money. And she's dating a, basic white man. And she has the most money. So when they divorce, she has to give him half her money. That's why I'm saying it works both ways. If they date a rich wealthy black woman, or if they date a rich wealthy black man, they have to give half their money to these people that's already rich and that's already wealthy. They don't understand their inheritance is going to their race. It's not going to the black race. It's going to their race. And these people already have privilege and they already have wealth. You get what I'm saying? We are making these people even more richer. They are spoiling these white women, buying them all bags and heels and Chanel bags, and not doing shit for the black community. Not doing nothing for the black community, but they giving all their money to these white women that already have privilege. They can date any type of men they want to. These women can date any man they want to. That's what these black men is not understanding. All these rich white men, all these other men all over the world, why do they choose a black wealthy man out of all these rich white men that already have privilege? Why won't they choose these men? Exactly. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. These women are doing this on purpose. They are throwing themselves at these black rich athletes and these black wealthy men on purpose. On purpose. But they try to say black women is gold diggers and all that bullshit. No. The game has changed. These women, not only white women, these Spanish women and other race women, Asian women, all these women are playing the game. They're playing the game. They know the game. And that's why I understand these black men, they paying all this money to these women that don't look like them. But you have black communities that's poor as hell, not giving back to the black communities, claiming that they're conscious and they're loyal to their people, but they're not doing a damn thing for their people. They just all talk, and they're giving their money to a white woman that already has wealth and already has privileges. It just don't make sense to me at all whatsoever. Where do you find the courage to marry someone's daughter that doesn't resemble you or your mother? And you know they only eloping with you and being with you because you have education, income, economic privilege, position, and property. These women only marry stable, educated black men. Why is that? Indian women, Chinese women, white women, Spanish women are only dating well educated black men. If it was really all about love and love is colorblind and love doesn't see color, then why don't you see rich white women, rich Asian women, rich Chinese women, rich Spanish women marrying poor black men? If it was all about love and love is colorblind, please tell me that. Why do we only see these women dating rich, educated black men? Why is that? These women, let's keep it real. These women, they can date any race women, any race men they want to. Let's keep it 100. Why would they choose out of all men an educated black brother? For now on, I do not want to hear any of this pro black or this conscious talk from men and black women. I don't want to hear none of this from any black men and black women that's dating a white man or a white woman. They're oppressors. I do not want to hear any more pro black coons that claim that they're pro black but dating these race of people. I do not want to hear it no more. Shut your mouth. We do not need to hear your opinion and your input on white supremacy and you dating white supremacy. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so before I end, I'm gonna end with this. This is a so-called football player. He's claimed he plays on the Miami Dolphins. And he had wrote something on Instagram and he was explaining why black athletes don't date black women. Okay, so I'm about to read it. Okay, it reads, the answer is simple, my brother. Most of these sisters were raised in broken homes and they don't have proper guidance to how they should treat a man. So they mess up a lot in relationships. The biggest difference is a white woman knows her position and accepts her role as a woman and let her man lead. Black woman believes it's 50-50 and you have to be uneducated ever to think such a thing. Black women are stubborn, closed-minded, and always want to argue and be the boss. Men don't like that shit, especially if you're successful young black athlete are looking for a woman to submit to. They part and they handle business. Men needs peace of mind and you don't get that from black women. I find it funny that he said that black women grow up in broken homes. The simple fact that he said that, he sounds very, very uneducated. And to say that black women are uneducated, he sounds hella stupid and hypocritical. The simple fact that he said that black women grew up in broken homes. Okay, so black men didn't grow up in broken homes. Black men wasn't trained how to treat black women and women in general and how to respect black women and how to take care of black women and how to provide to their families. That's what I'm saying. This dude, he sounds hella stupid and he sounds like a black ass coon. And you notice he's ugly as hell and he's dark skinned. Why does this mainly come from dark skinned men? I just don't understand this. If that's the problem with dating a black woman because black women grow up in broken homes, then why won't black men take over and take in charge and date black women, date their own women, and and break that generation curse of black women growing up in broken homes. And the simple fact that he said black women like it 50-50. What the hell was wrong with going 50-50? He just sound like a whiny ass coon that wants to control a woman, and he can't control a black woman, so he goes to a weak pale faced white woman where he can control and what they call that's more submissive, because he feels like if he with a black woman he's not in control. That's what it sounds like he feels like. White women, they grew up in a house with privilege where their men was always in the household, where the white man will always take hold of the household and paid all the bills and take care of his family. That's why white women seem more submissive, because they grew up with both parents and a man in the household. Like I said in Why I Hate Interracial Relationships in one of those videos, I said that black women, we adore more than any race women. Not only the simple fact that we're women, that we're black, and that we are women. So you can never compare white women with black women. To me, these men, they just making more and more excuses to date white women. The thing about black men, when they date out their race, they still never change. They still remain the same. So they can do their dirty deeds and stuff when they date these weaker race of women. They never change. Okay, so here's the other part. I think this the person that asked the question. They respond back. It says, let's just leave it as it is. The biggest problem with some women is that they can never take responsibility for their actions. They hate to admit when they are wrong, and you never get better at anything unless you can admit your fears and mistakes. How would I be a better football player if I'm not coachable? Black women are not coachable. Let's put it that way. Wow. So it's crazy. It's like he's saying that black women won't admit to our mistakes. But how about black men? They don't never admit to their mistakes. They never admit to their mistakes. They stay the same, and they think they date these white women and think they're going to get better results because they got pale skin and straight hair and they Neanderthals. They think they're going to get different results. And you're not going to get different results. You're going to get the same results because you don't change. Like I said, I know plenty of white women that dated black dudes and they was dogs. They was dogs. They still was dogs when they date these white women. They never change. They never change. They still the same. And the fact that he said coachable, like women are a team. The simple fact he compared it women to a team or like it's a game, it's crazy as fuck. It's crazy how, and that's the problem. They think this shit is a game. It's not a motherfucking game. That's their problem. They think it's a motherfucking game, but it's not. Coachable my ass. So it turns out, in the middle of while I was doing this video, I did more research on this dude. And I found out that this motherfucker is fake. It says fake Miami Dolphins player has. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. um, oh my God. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to stop the video because I was laughing that hard, like for real. Like I'm in tears. But anyways, fake Miami Dolphin player has been scamming white women for 3 years. So it turns out this motherfucker that wrote all that, he was pretending like he was a football player. And he was scamming white women, acting like he was a football player, running game just to get in their panties. That is crazy. Okay, I'm going to read the bottom. Okay, it says, remember the black Miami Dolphin player who said that the black women weren't capable, were stubborn, argumentative, and that's why rich black athletes marry white women? Well, it turns out he's not a Dolphin player. He's been scamming white women. out of their panties on the offline for over 3 years. I say black women dodged a bullet and their show fucking did. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one. According to the Black Sports Online, Catfish story begins in 2014. Ricardo somehow finds his way into NFL regional combine at Dolphins training despite having never played football in college. In fact, there was no record that he had ever attended college. Wow. Then used that one day at the NFL combine in 2014 to turn into years of catfishing people into thinking he played for the Dolphins. Wow. What a coon ass, catfish ass nigga. Look at this shit. In April 2014, posted a photo of what appeared to be him signing a contract with the Dolphins. He heavily filtered the photo so that you couldn't tell it wasn't him. In fact, every photo of him on the field in the uniform is highly filtered, purposely does not show the number. So here's a picture of his Instagram where he filtered the hell out of this picture of him signing a contract, which is really not him. Wow. And then here's the other picture of him have a filter where you can't see the number of the jersey. Wow. Okay, it says in this one, it wasn't just fooling women and fellow athletes online. However, he was financed a car dealership into thinking he played for the Miami Dolphins. While at the dealership, he test drives expensive cars and posts photos on Instagram and pretends they are his. Oh my gosh. And here's the picture right here. There's the picture. And even the car dealership dude was so full, he had tweeted a picture or Instagram this picture of him. And it says, look who spotted by and say hello and pick up a few cars. Ricardo of the Miami Dolphins had a great visit and super nice guy. Wow. This is crazy as hell. So not only he's a coon, but he's a fucking scam artist. He's a coon ass self-hating scam artist. He was one of these niggas that didn't make the draft and didn't make the team. So he was a wannabe. This is so sad. He went this far. It's some white vagina. Like, this is sad. This is so sad. He went this far to get some pale coochie. Like, this is sad as fuck. I'm like really tripping. This nigga went this far to get some raw chicken vagina. Like, get the fuck out of here. Our man is this desperate for some white pussy. Like, I just cannot. I can't deal with this dude. Like, for real. Wow. Like, I'm not even mad no more at this dude, like what he said about black women. Like, I just feel sorry for him because he can't get pussy. He got to go this way to get it. Anyways, that's all I got for right now. Please like and comment and subscribe and tell me how you feel in the comments below. And I will see you in the next one.